Hi, Tara.
Hi Tony, we're here in Pretoria where we have Quintus and we have Duncan in front of us. And Duncan is a 14-year-old, very handsome boy who's been battling with his hearing for a while. And Quintus, would you like to tell us a little bit about Duncan's journey?
Look, it was a very, very difficult journey for us. He was born on 31 weeks, so he went to ICU for 28 days, and then he went to baby room for 34 days. And then the doctor discovered he's got a cleft palate, and after 34 days, we struggled with him to drink the milk and go all the things through. And after, I think it was 45 or 55 days, then he got double pneumonia in hospital. So he went back to ICU again for 10 days. And then he had some blood transfers and everything into his body. So the doctor said to us, no, it's a 50-50. Either he can get better or it's going to get worse. And luckily he was a rural iron and he pulled through. And then after, I think he was 5 months old, then the doctor said to us he needs some grommets. And he got about 11 times grommets. After 12 times, I think it was on the 11th, no, it was about 10th. Then he said to us he needs to put another set of grommets, and then he discovered he's got cholesteatoma in the ear. And after that, he went about for 8 operations, and last year we did the 9th operation. And then the doctor said to us he needs to do a full pectorosectomy. And Dr. Millman did a full pectorosectomy, took some fat out of his stomach, put it into his ear, and now he needs I think it's a bar implant or something. And that is the journey. We went through a tough time.
Tony, we've got Duncan here in front of us. And Duncan, are you able to tell us what it's like at school? I believe you have to sit quite close to the board.
Yeah, so like if I'm sitting in the left side, I can hear with my right ear, but if I'm sitting the right side of the class, I can't hear anything. So it's kind of hard, and I can't sit in the back of the class. So I always have to be in front.
Tony, we've also got Lisa, who's an audiologist here sitting with us. Lisa, can you just tell us what Duncan actually needs to restore his hearing?
Of course. So, as I mentioned before, the normal passage of hearing, you will go through sound waves through air will go through the outer ear, hit the little eardrum, through the little middle ear bones, and then all the way to the cochlea where we actually hear. Now, if I'm understanding correctly, Dr. Millman has taken that out, filled this with fatty tissue. So currently, he just has the outer portion of the ear and the cochlea. So what he needs is a bone-anchored system. So it's different to a hearing aid, where hearing aid amplifies sound. Because he's missing his whole middle ear, sound cannot reach the cochlea, which is our hearing organ. So he needs something that will be on the skull to vibrate the bone, because our cochlea is also bone. So it vibrates the bone, and it'll therefore bypass the middle ear and directly stimulate the cochlea so that he is able to hear. So his cochlea is perfect. That is all great. That works fine. It's just the passage of sound needs to be rerouted.
And Lisa, do you think this operation would be a game changer for Duncan?
Complete game changer for Duncan. I think in both educational and social settings, it will change his life. And it's a lifetime thing. It's not like we get it now, we need to. It's a lifetime thing that will stay with him forever.
So I don't know if you've ever heard of something called Hot Cares Christmas. I've got Tony in studio, and I think he's got a bit of good news for you and Duncan.
Yeah, we read through your story here at Hot 1027 because we've been bombarded with emails. When we do Hot Cares Christmas, we realise there's lots of needy people out there. But we read Duncan's story and it touched us immediately. It's an expensive operation to get Duncan right, but we want him to actually hear a pin drop. And he will do that because we're covering the costs of the whole operation, which is about 100,000 Rand.
Tony, I've got no words. All that I can say is thank you, thank you, thank you. I've got no words. I think this will be the best present for Duncan for Christmas, because he was quite struggling with the year, and yeah, I've got no words. You know, it's very difficult. You actually put me on the spot here, but I've got really no words except to say thank you, and all the prayers which we did. Thank you very much.
Duncan's there. How are you feeling, Duncan?
Very happy.
And I'm sure once the operation is done, you're just going to have a completely different life. You'll be able to hear everything.
Yeah.
And then you can sit anywhere you want in the class.
Anyway,
Donkey.
thank you very much. I appreciate it.
It's only a pleasure. Here at Hot 1027, we like to change lives here. People who need it like you, Duncan. And don't forget to get in touch with us again after you've had the op.
Okay. Thank you.
Right, Tony, I've got Quintus and Duncan in a bit of a shell-shocked state at the moment. I think Lisa, the audiologist, is going to explain the T's and C's and how it's all going to work and how we can get him into that operation as soon as possible. Back to you in studio.